Hi, Ivan Hernandez. Welcome back, Ivan. Thanks for coming. I am Dad. Hello, I am Dad. We have the winner tonight. It's Ivan Hernandez. Welcome to tonight's streaming. It's gonna be quick because it's late already. Started late. Was so busy. Okay, okay. Let me turn my mic on and off. Oh, it's closing. It's closing. Bryant Park is closing. It's closing early. Ooh. Hey, Vector Taro. Make a shout out to you, Vector Taro. And Barry McCuckinhurst. And Melissa Frank, happy birthday to me. Welcome. Lorraine is in the house too. The Shoebox Kennel, make a shout out to you. Robin Marie, Yage LM, Troy Wilkins, Nazim. Make a shout out to all of you. And the Shoebox Kennel, ooh, Edgar Tuazon is in the house as well. And Pads 36, Don Pederson. So the park is closed now. So they're removing the barriers. Look at them. Very good. Park is closed.
Hey guys, we're closing. I need everybody to exit, okay?
All right, we're heading out. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the park is now closed. Please pack up your items and make your way to the exit. The park is now closed. Ladies and gentlemen, are now closed.
Okay. Let's walk quick and let us check this freezing fountain. Still frozen? Yes, it is. But anyway, welcome to New York City on a night when winter is not playing around. It is serious. Oh, this is just gonna be a long, cold winter, you know. Okay. And if you're joining me, this is February 9th, 2026. And tonight we're walking through Midtown Manhattan under some of the coldest conditions the city has seen in years. Well, I'm starting here at Bryant Park, right behind the New York Public Library, and we're going to make our way through Fifth Avenue. And the Rockefeller Plaza, then across 49th Street and end at Times Square. So before we even take a step, let me set the scene for you, because this matters, you know. We are 17 days after a major snowstorm. And
Need you to exit.
yes, and that dumped more than a foot of snow across New York City. So cleanup is still ongoing, and the park is now closed. Thank you.
Try to do this before 10 o'clock every night because we close at 10, okay?
Yeah, thanks. So the park is officially closed right now. And I just started. Oh my goodness. I was so busy.
Ryan, after him closing.
So we need to exit now the park because it is officially closed. Okay. Hey Churchill, Don Patterson, Squirrel Head, Wylan Raymond, Evie. Mega shout out also to Jim Star 11 GPS, Gilda Pimentel, Linda Jackson, Jaycee, and Sandra Ramaker. Mega shout out also to Anna Bataglia, Mulani, and Jimmy Kulik, Lorena Ardite, Lupita, hello, hola Lupita, and Anna France, Roderick Baker, Bernadette Buches, Rolinski, and Kwame Achompong, what a name, Martina Bertoher, and Florencio Marino, Carmen Cruz, Yo, Judith Onin, Shelley, Chanel Gaiden, Thomas Watkins, Zaira Valdez Bermedo, Christy Josa, and Zepirinos Okonkwo. Hi Chris Kicks, Sandy, and Angel Serrano, Barbecue, and mega shout out also to Fly and Kay Luis, and James Huerta, or Jaime Huerta, and May Fernandez de la Landa Capote, and Charming Butcher, Jasmine also in the house, Maximum 267, and Johan Cleveland, beautiful. We're now live here in New York City. What you're seeing now is the Bryant Park. It's closed officially tonight, but we started in here. Ooh, yes, this is New York City. And the park, hey, hola Nacion NYC, and it's William, so, hello there, hello everyone. So we're gonna continue walking. So I was telling about the major snowstorm last 17 days ago. And you know, New York City had that snow across all over the city, and cleanup is still ongoing. And you know, the snowbanks are still stacked high, but on this area, it's somehow been shoveled already, because 2 days ago there's a mountain of ice in here. Now it's a little cleaner with some small remnants, and also by the side. And look at those, by the plants, by the garden inside the park. Okay. You know, the sidewalks are in the wind chills tonight, and are dropping fast as well. Well, this is not a cozy winter stroll. This is a real New York, raw, cold, and unfiltered. So if you're watching from somewhere warm, enjoy the view. This is gonna cool you down. Look at those ice. Ice are still accumulated in the sidewalks. Okay, but if you're watching from somewhere cold, well, solidarity, my friend. Solidarity. And if you're here with me live, drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from, and let's walk together. A lot of ice accumulated by the garden side of the park. Well, the first thing you notice is how quiet it feels, right? You know, Bryant Park is in summer it's loud. It is. The music, the laughter, the cheers, scraping, you know, and conversations overlapping in winter. Beautiful. This one is this scene is beautiful. Look at that. I love this scene here. But anyway, in winter, especially during extreme cold, the park feels almost reverent. You know, the sound gets absolutely, or the sound is absorbed, absorbed by the snow, and even footsteps feel muted. Well, right ahead of us, we were in front of the Bryant Park fountain, and tonight it's completely frozen. That was our introduction. Our introduction video, or picture, shall I say? Yes. Well, the fountain usually sprays water upward during the warmer months. Yeah, it's locked in ice, you know, and layered and opaque, like time itself just paused. Well, ice clings to the edges, and you can see where water froze mid-motion during the deep freeze. Billions of volumes stored below ground. And so, while we're freezing up here, knowledge is quietly resting underneath, as protected, insulated, waiting. And there's a metaphor in that, in there somewhere, actually. Now let's move away. We had a skating rink. If you saw the skating rink, right? The rink is one of the most beloved winter features in Manhattan, actually. And unlike some other rinks in the city, this one is free. Yes, free. It's free to skate, which makes it get warm and then get off. Oh, M. Sombrano, make a shout out to you. Thanks for coming, M. Sombrano. Yes. Jan, it's going to snow this week? No. So we're not going to snow this week, but we're going to... I think there's a rain by Tuesday night. By tomorrow night, I guess. Yeah. Yes, that's Dan. Welcome, Dan. And make a shout out to you, Dan. And to M. Zambrano, our moderator for tonight and ever. Yes, for tonight and ever. Hi, thank you for following the Queen BBW April 304. Just followed us. Thank you for following. And Mr. RB TV, hey, make a shout out to you, Mr. RB TV. And Barry McCockinhurst. Oh my God, Gail, I've been here since Saturday. Yesterday was so cold. Yes, it was so cold, and the wind. You know what? Oh, yesterday was Sunday, right? So I did not go live. But on Saturday, it was terribly cold. So what happened to me? I tried to go live by Central Park, but I cannot bear it. So what I did, I get inside the Metropolitan Museum, and that's where I did my live streaming. And mind you, it's not allowed to do that inside the museum. But I was able to sneak in. And I was able to do that for almost 2 hours. And well, I survived, you know, and the wind is blowing me out, you know, it's trying to knock me down. Oh, that was crazy. Good that I was inside the Metropolitan. I decided to get inside the Metropolitan. It wasn't my intention though. Suddenly I got that idea to get in. Yes, thank you, Barry, for staying, for coming over. Don't forget to tap the screen. Everyone that's from Beck the Taro reminding us to do so. Okay. Hi, Gil. Hi, Beck. Hello from Beck and M. Zambrano. Yes. Oh, we have M. Zambrano as a #1 viewer badge. And we have our #1 gifter, that's Beck the Taro. I don't know how to pin a comment here. My goodness, I wanna pin a comment. Let me check. Well, okay. I don't think I can do that. Anyway, Bob. So I would like to pin the message of Barry, I mean. How to do that? Okay, maybe long press and then pin this comment. Okay, I'm pinning the comment. Yes, yo, I've done it. M. Zambrano, I done it. I was able to pin the comment of Barry McCockinhurst. Yes. Okay. So I was thinking of another one too, but I lost it completely. Anyway, so we're gonna turn to 5th Avenue. We're gonna head towards the plaza. Let's see the Olympic signage that's being displayed there by the Olympic Plaza, by the Rockefeller Plaza, I mean. The Olympic rings is on display right now for the Winter Olympics. It's being held right now in Milan, Cortina. Yes, Cortina is in the curtain. So I'm crossing 42nd right now along 5th Avenue. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. It's crazy. Okay. Great job, Gil. Add a time example for 1 hour. Oh, I don't know how to do that. How to do that? Oh, I lost the pinned comment. I don't see the pinned comment now. Did I lose it? Oh, I think I lost it. Okay, there it is. I will long press the message, and I don't see any pin duration, 1 hour or whatever. Let me pin this comment. I don't know how to do that in an hour. Oh, there you go. Oh, I pinned it twice. Okay, I pinned it again. Pin. 52 seconds. Oh, there's a timing there. Only for 1 minute. Comment settings. Allow comment, blah blah, filter comment, black cover, mute duration, mute rules. Oh my god, show the most recent comment. I don't know how to do that, M. Sombrano. So the pin comment lasts only up to 1 minute. Can you do that for me, please? That pin comment. Can you pin that comment again? You try it for 1 hour. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Now we're heading north toward the Fifth Avenue, or along Fifth Avenue, I mean. Well, as soon as we hit Fifth Avenue, the wind picks up, you know, and that's one thing that you can't really feel through a screen. The wind funnels through these avenues like a channel. Yes, and buildings act like a wind accelerators, and that's where the feels like temperature becomes very real. Well, tonight it might say around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. But trust me, it feels colder. Okay. You know, it really feels colder than 30, although it says 30, you know. The wind chill is no joke, man. This is the kind of cold that drains batteries, yes, and it also stiffens fingers. My fingers are now numbed and painful. Oh my goodness. Woo. You know, and it makes you rethink every life choice that led you outside. Yes, it's happened to me. But this is also when New York looks its most cinematic. Would you agree? Yes. Well, look at the snow piled along the curb. You know, see how it's grayish now. And that's city snow, you know, and clean when it falls, and gritty when it stays, mixed with salt, sand, time, and traffic. It tells a story of close passing of people walking, I mean, of days stacking on top of each other. So on Fifth Avenue, we're walking alongside history. Okay, I cannot read the message, the comments. Let me stop for a second and read your comments. Sorry for that. So I cannot walk and read at the same time. Hey. Let me sit down here. Woo! So cold, man. Hey, Nacion, the phone just fell down on my face. Nacion, that's funny. Oh, hello, Veronica. Hello, hola, Melinda. ¿Cómo está? Christian Sanchez. I'm excited for the Valentine's Day. Ooh, our Christian Sanchez is back in the house. We've been missing you for several days, Christian. And Ivan says, did you see, what is that did I see? Did you see the Super Bowl yesterday, Gil? No, I was working hard on my research. I didn't find time for the Super Bowl. I heard it was wonderful. Yeah, I'm gonna see the late. I'm gonna view it on YouTube. If I find the time, you know, I don't really find time. Sorry for that, Ivan, but I'm really interested with it. Yeah, I heard it was beautiful. Hey, Jean Bedford, hello. Thanks for coming back. They are cleaning the skating rink. Yeah, don't forget to like the live stream from Jean Bedford. The Winter Village is closed now. Yes. And we have Enrico. Hello, Enrico. Enrico is in the house. Melinda, Mariah, Samson, and Zambrano, Jean Bedford, Melinda, Enrico, who are all there. Montana sunshine. Can't believe you still have snow. Yeah, we still have snow in here. It's not melting because the temperature is not. It continues dropping. That's why. But the ice particles are kept on the sides, well, to make way for people to walk. Actually, that's from Jean Bedford. And Mark CM says, Mabuhay Gil, kumusta? That's Mark CM. Thank you, Mark. Mark, for coming. Oh, wow. So, what else do we have here? Lucas. Hey, Lucas. ¿Cómo está, Lucas? And Melinda. And my God, my fingers would like to drop off from my hand, you know. Okay, family, I can join you. Vanessa Veronilla is in the house. Hello, NYC from Venezia. Yes, Nacion, this is very live from alive. Why Nacion is always saying or asking, is this live? Why Nacion? Do you have a bad experience in the past? That's funny, Nacion. Yes. Because Nacion had one experience in the past. All the while he thought it was, you know, it was live streaming. Well, it wasn't. And I fooled Nacion for that particular streaming. Hola, Giovanni. Giovanni is Mendoza. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo están? This is Benny from Oregon. Oh, we have Chef Jan Senbia. Hello, Chef. Hey, Chef, what's up? So, okay, what if Christian is excited for the Valentine? Yeah, it's too cold. You nuts from A. Williams. It is too cold in here. The phone just fell from Nacion's face. Hope you're okay. Your nose is not broken. So Christian is asking, did you see the Wicked for good? No, I haven't seen a single Wicked because I'm already wicked. That's a joke. Anyway, so I'm still what do you call this? Ohio. Hi, Ohio Williams. A. Williams. Yeah, konbanwa, Williamson. Genki desu ka? もう一度何がをもう一度するの？ So リクエストがありますよ。A. Williams からもう一度って何がをもう一度とするの？ Yes, we have Savaya, New York waving to us. Savaya, today is final Broadway musical week for good. Oh, Nacion, Enrico. I thought you Japan. No, I'm here in New York right now. もう今ニューヨークシティですよね。まだ雪がいっぱい立ってますよ。この通りに全部がもうグリーンしてないよ。また危ない。そんな安全じゃない。100% 安全じゃないよ。歩くのが。Yes, that's for A. Williams. We're talking in Japanese. Thanks, William. Okay, I stopped reading the comments, okay, because I need to walk. I cannot, read comments while I'm walking. Anyway, this is still Fifth Avenue right now. And we're walking alongside history here, This street has, has seen paradas or parades or desfile in Espanol, protestas, celebraciones, and absolute chaos also. So during winter storms, it became quieter and more introspective. Yes, and fewer tourists linger and locals move with purpose. Well, if you're new to the channel, this is what I love to do. Walk, observe, narrate, and let the city speak. Let's cross. So, we're on our way to the Rockefeller Plaza. And even before we get there, you can feel the shift in energy, Rockefeller Center is always symbolic, but in winter, it becomes iconic. Yeah. Well, the plaza ahead of us has been through a lot this season. Yeah, the holidays are over. The tree is long gone, but the winter atmosphere remains. Well, the stone buildings around us act like a canyon, and it's trapping cold air. This is one of the coldest feeling spots in Midtown on nights like this. Where are we supposed to cross? Okay, so that Rockefeller was built during the Great Depression. Yeah. And let that sink in, At a time when the country was struggling, the complex rose as a symbol of optimism and resilience. And that spirit feels very appropriate tonight. Oh, look down at the pavement. Notice the salt residues. See, it look like dusty sidewalk, but those are salt residues. And the uneven patches where ice melted and refroze. Well, this is the city officials have been warning about the black ice. Not the black ice that running after the immigrants. That's a different one, okay? The black ice I'm referring to is the thin, nearly invisible, and dangerous. Yes, every step matters tonight. That's why we have to be careful in what we're stepping on. Wow, I feel like I'm cutting off all my fingers. Anyway, so Let us pass through the Rockefeller Plaza and think about how many winters the place has endured. You know, the blizzards, the freezes, the storms, before the weather apps, you know, and before alerts, before insulated boots, and yet it's still here. Let me cross. Whew. Okay, look at this Saks Fifth Avenue. It's quiet now, but during the holidays, it's the center of the universe. And it's so crowded in here that you cannot see the pavement or the sidewalk that you're stepping on as you walk. But now it's quiet. I'm the only soul walking around. I noticed that. You noticed that too? I'm alone here walking. So we're gonna do this quick. And let's see at the Channel Garden. Oh, I love that. I love that. The Olympic rings there. Look at the Olympic rings there. Beautiful. Sabaya, New York, if we are all together, according to Sabaya, New York, it doesn't matter how cold it is. I agree with you, Sabaya. And yes, Israel, cuantos saludos, amiga y amigos. Hola from Israel Morales. Bienvenido, Israel. Ooh. I was reading the comments, that's why I stopped. La música problema aquí. I'm the only soul walking actually. I'm the only brave persona. Not person, persona. Okay. Look at that. How beautiful. Yes, it is beautiful. Beautiful. And there are skaters as well. They're not stopping. Beautiful, right? There are also brave souls skating on the rink. I am in love with this city. Yes, you're gonna be in love just like me, Sabaya na. Sabaya, I'm sorry, Sabaya NY, how beautiful. This is Rockefeller Plaza, this is the rink. And that's a famous Prometheus that according to Nacion, this Prometheus is the devil. Yes, the devil. Okay, so let's go to the Olympic rings. Okay, let's do the walking around.
Hudson Yard, yeah. The Highline, Hudson Yard. So the 7th Street.
Yes, Savannah, yeah. Savannah, yeah, was in our live last time. Thank you, Savannah, for coming back. You captured me from the first moment with a good energy here. Oh, thank you. I hope I maintain the energy. Though it's a little lonesome tonight because of the weather situation. It's beautiful. You the one I love, my copyright. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Beautiful, right? I love this scenery here. Beautiful. If you want, you can screen record or screenshot because it's beautiful. Chef Johnson, hi Gil, you are being kidnapped. Johnson always kidnapping me during the night. I always, I always escape out and lose. Anyway, so we passed through Rockefeller Plaza right now, and they have a special display here of the Winter Olympic, the Olympic rings. I mean, now we're gonna turn west onto 49th Street, okay, heading towards Times Square. So this is 49 right now here. And that is 49th Street. That's the exact studio for the NBC News, the morning show in particular. Okay, so let's head towards 49. Okay, I'm turning westward right now toward Times Square. Anyway, this stretch is fascinating after a storm, you know. Look, the pile of snow and ice has been cleared already, but you can see the dusty salt remnants still in here. Now, secondary streets like this often don't get cleared as quickly as the major avenues. And you know, the snow banks encroach into the roadway. Well, anyway, you know, the parked cars are half buried when I was last walking here, but now it's all cleared up. But the other side streets like the 48 and 47 aren't as lucky as this one. Yeah, because those cars there by other side streets, the parked car are still half buried, and some with icy ridges frozen around their tires like concrete molds. So that's unfortunate for your car if ever you caught in that unfortunate situation. Anyway, the snow here, the ice here somehow cleared already. You know, the alternate side parking is suspended today, which means car haven't moved much. You know, the snow piles build up, the trash collection delays also, especially in my area, and you know, add to the obstacles, the trash. And navigating with streaming gear becomes a careful dance. You know, the step, the tests and adjusts, and not to mention the battery draining quickly. Oh, that's one of my dilemma here. Well, if you're watching and thinking, why even go out in this? Well, that's fair, you know, but there's value in documenting moments like this. Let me just show you a segue of the Radio City marquee, because I love that Radio City marquee there. See that? I love seeing that, the gold, the red and the blue. Do you want me to focus? Okay, the Radio City marquee. Anyway, so Nation, since I'm looking for my Valentine according to Nation. Oh, Nation is looking for his 96th Valentine. Right, Nation? 96. Funny. And Ivan says, Jill, did you see the Super Bowl? No, I did not. I was doing a lot of things that time, but I can hear it, but I'm not watching it. I can hear it because I need not to be disturbed. Yes. And Chef said, hi Gail, I am making you steam dumplings. Oh, steam dumplings. Oh, sorry, misread. Steam dumplings. I love that. I always have dumplings in my fridge and I steam them wherever I want. Oh, so Chef Danson is going to make steam dumplings. And also, hello to, what is this? From Melinda. Suckered Snow. I haven't seen that one. I missed that Suckered Snow. Oh, there it is. Suckered Snow is waving. Suckered Snow. Okay, Suckered Snow. Always being kidnapped during the night. Yes, I am. Okay, let's go from Savannah. Oh, Savannah, Sabaya, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm making, okay. Let's go. So, let's continue heading down 49. I love the brilliance. I love the contrast. I love how the lights are reflected to the cold air, not just on the surface, but reflected on the cold air. It's a beautiful sight, you know. I really love it. So these are one of the times that I love walking around the city during snow and during rain. Because, oh, what a sound of that car. That car is ready to retire. Anyway, we continue heading west towards the Times Square, okay? So, again, why even go out in this, right? You know, there's value in documenting moment like this, actually, as I'm telling you. And these are one of the favorites, what do you call this, weather, walking around the city. There are the conditions people don't usually see. Oh, something on TikTok, what is that? Oh, okay, drag the puzzle. Hi. Hello, Ricky. Hello, Sol. Hello, Tiatska. So, Mr. Arvid TV sent us a rose. Thank you very much, Arvid TV. Hello, Patriot. Patriot, genki desu ka? A Patriot's name is also written in Japanese. I wonder why. Well, many are doing that anyway, right? Even though they don't speak it, they got it online. Anyway, Gabriela M. Zambrano pinned a comment. Ooh, thank you for pinning the comment, M. Zambrano. Okay, so let's continue walking, okay? I was talking about the moments like this, right? These are the conditions most of people, not you, okay, don't usually see unless they live here. If you live in New York, and these are the usual conditions that we see around. This is the in-between phase of winter, the aftermath, not the postcard moment. So we're not tourists here. We don't see the postcard moments, you know. Now as we walk, let me talk about resilience, okay? Yeah, because winter has a way of forcing that conversation, actually. That's why I keep on talking about resilience. Anyway, in any of my walks, I always talk about the resilience thing. Yes. Okay. You know that cold strips things down? Yes. The cold strips things down. And it removes comfort. It challenges patience actually. And you can't rush ice, you know, you cannot. You can't negotiate with wind. All you have to do is you adopt or you suffer. Just think positively, okay? And cities, like people, reveal their character under pressure. Yes, so New York adopts and slowly, imperfectly, sometimes loudly, but it adopts. And to all New Yorkers watching with me right now, hit in the comment if I'm correct, if you agree on what I'm talking about. Okay, don't agree with my accent. I cannot change it. Just agree or disagree of what I'm saying. Okay. So you see it in the way people dress tonight, you know. Although few people I can see are walking around, mostly I'm the lone soul that you can see walking from these side streets. Well, regularly these people are wearing layers on layers, just like me. You know, the scarves pulled tight, the gloves inside pockets. You see it in the pace, you know. Nobody's strolling aimlessly. Everyone has somewhere to be. Yes, and as we get closer to Times Square, you're gonna notice the glow intensifying. Even though cold haze, the lights cut through. Times Square doesn't dim for winter. Never it has. If anything, it shines harder. That's my favorite ramen here. Ichiran ramen. Anyway, and here we are. We're gonna turn along. We're gonna turn left at 7th Avenue, and we're gonna see Times Square. So we're not going to wait for the midnight moment, okay? Because this is a weekday, and weekdays are usually busy days. So only we do the midnight moment during the weekends. Unfortunately, last weekend wasn't a satisfactory. What was it? A satisfactory. I am using my words. Satisfactory weather. Am I correct? Not an excellent weather if you don't want satisfactory. Not an excellent weather to walk around. That's why I stayed indoor by the Metropolitan Museum of Arts. And the securities, I fooled them. They were thinking I'm not going live, but I was. Anyway, so, and here we are, Times Square. There's still a big mountain of ice in there. Okay, I just muted my mic for a few seconds because of that revenue grabbing song of Alicia Keys and the super billionaire Jay-Z. Yeah, they're grabbing my sense. Anyway, What were I was talking about? Hello there, Mariah Sampson, Jane. Hey Jane. Gil TV, hello and good evening in night. Greetings, chats. So, everyone, let's welcome Jane. Make a shout out to Jane. Everyone, we have Jane in the house. And Mariah says she loves the view. And Ivan says, are you gonna do anything for Valentine's Day? Yes. I'm going to watch a play in the afternoon. The play is called, what do you call that? Buena Vista. Yes, the Buena Vista. What's the complete title? Buena Vista something. Well, that Hispanic Broadway show. I'm gonna watch that. And then I'm gonna watch Kokuho. Kokuho is a Japanese film nominated for Oscars in the last Oscars awards. It's about the kabuki dancers. It's beautiful, man. The costume, cinematography, design. It did not win the best picture, but it won in design. Okay. So here we are. Hi Jen for RM that. Let me read again some of the mists. Oh, I did not miss any comments to read, right? Okay. Now I'll continue walking. What about here in TikTok? I did not miss anything also in TikTok, right? I hope so, because some they don't want to be unmentioned and unrecognized. I'm sorry about that if ever that happens. Okay, so I'm gonna continue walking now. Oh, we missed the that was Sunday. Last Sunday they have the Cadillac show here, and now they remove everything on the Cadillac show. It's over. We did not came in. We didn't come in because it was very cold. Remember that we stayed indoor by the Metropolitan Museum of Arts? Yes. Anyway, the snow piles still line the edges of Times Square. You know, the sidewalks are narrow and the cold bounces between buildings here. And the screens flicker above us. They're like artificial suns, you know. The people gather, and that one dancing there. I think, yeah, I know this guy. He's always here, and he has some. Is he mentally challenged or something? And few people around here because of the cold weather. They're trying to endure the weather, and they pretend they're not affected, just like me. Get rid of the mentally challenged, because anytime they're gonna hurt you. Okay, anyway, I was saying about the screens flicker above us like artificial suns, right? Because they are. It looks like noontime in here right now. See? You know that the people gather even in freezing conditions, you know, drawn by light, by motions and by energy. Well, this is the final destination tonight's walk, okay? And it's fitting, yes, you know. Times Square represents persistence. And no matter the weather, no matter the season, you know, sometimes something is always happening here every time. Oh, that's another one. my mic on? Okay, my mic is on. Because I keep on talking. And you know, getting rid of this music. They're gonna grab my 5 cents revenue. Discover Museum. Anyway, on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna watch Buena Vista Adventure. Is it? I forgot the full title, but it's a Buena Vista. It won some awards in the Tony Awards in 2024, I think. Okay, let's continue walking. Ivan and Hernandez, do you speak Spanish, Gil? I'm trying to speak because I love the language. Anyway, I love languages. I'm a language lover. I always love to learn languages. You know, I'm trying to learn Spanish, the conversational. But whenever I talk in Spanish, they don't want to talk back in Spanish to me. Because they said, you have a weird accent. But I love Spanish, you know. That's why I learned first the words, not the full sentence. Some expressions, some common expressions in particular. It looks like noontime in here because the screens are reflecting and they are more than vivid. So, oh, that's a very good description, vivid, right? And Carlos, hola Carlos. Oh, Kitty Sofa Phone Panasi, but water steam existed already. Hello Carlos Lopez de Sao Paulo, Brazil. Hola Braziliano. Ivan Hernandez, maybe you can teach me speak Spanish. Can you do that? Right, Ivan? I really want to learn Spanish. I want somebody to talk with me in Spanish. Every time I attempted to talk Spanish with Nacion, he brushed me off. Maybe he said, "Hey, get out of here, you annoying." He always brushed me off whenever I speak Spanish. And he feels annoyed. That's what's my feeling. I think he feels annoyed of me speaking in Spanish. Okay, so we continue walking. Gil, I'm not that good at speaking Spanish. You said you're not that good at speaking Spanish. It means that you can speak Spanish, right? That's from Ivan. Anyway, you know, Times Square represents persistence, and this is our final destination of tonight's walk. We're walking back to the station, you know, the usual one. Well, no matter the weather, no matter the season, something is always happening here. Always. And let me pause here for a moment. These food chains are trying to tease me to buy from them. No, I'm not buying any food tonight. I got a lot of food at home. But anyway, if you walked with me from Bryant Park all the way here, well, I would say thank you. You know that this wasn't an easy walk. Look at this chunk of ice in here, of dirty ice, and they're hard as a bulldoze. Anyway, you know, that walk wasn't easy, you know, from Bryant Park to here. It wasn't an easy walk, and it wasn't meant to be, actually. But there's something powerful about seeing a city in its hardest moments, you know, and realizing it's still standing. I think I need to cross here and let's go walk the other side. Hello there, hola, hola. Okay. You know, the winter doesn't last forever. It's just one of the seasons. It would pass anytime by schedule. I mean, not any time. So it won't last forever. So the storms pass.
Is it live?
Yes.
The shrimp.
Oh, this one is what do you call this? TikTok, and this one is YouTube.
Oh.
The
No,
what?
no. Your face, no?
What do you mean?
Your face, no?
No, no. Only around.
Oh,
You want to face? There. Hey, what's your name, man?
Ivan Baltasar.
Oh, Ivan Baltasar.
Baltasar.
You have
Instagram.
Ivan. We have a Baltasar here. The name of the Tres Magos. Right?
Yeah.
See you around. Enjoy New York. We have a Baltasar. One of the Tres Magos. Name is Baltasar. I won't forget that name because I have a good and bad experience with a person called Baltazar. Okay, let's stop. It's not our turn. Oh, it's our turn now to cross. Anyway, so Ivan says, yes, I can speak Spanish, but I'm not good in speaking. So therefore you can speak. Anyway, I was saying, I was doing my closing, right? So we have winters, we have storms. They will all pass. They will not last forever here. You know, the snow will melt, but the lessons remain. That's very important. It will not get away. So whether you're facing a cold season in life or just watching one unfold on your screen, just keep moving. That's always my last word to the viewers. Keep moving. Steps, whether slow, staggered, or whatever, is still step. Because step is moving you forward, right? And also adjust your pace, you know, protect your energy. And remember, even when conditions are harsh, progress is still possible, you know, and progress is progress. Well, you could drop a comment, let me know where you're watching from, and if you enjoyed this walk, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and share. This is a mountain of ice in here. See that mountain of ice? So, well, anyway, as usual, we always end our walk, I mean, in this particular area, because we're gonna catch our train there in the subway station. That subway station there, right? Yes. And tomorrow it's a Tuesday. Hoping it's a warmer day, because today is warmer than yesterday. And I wasn't able to go around because of that very cold weather. I went around on Saturday. Well, anyway, tonight wasn't about perfect conditions. As you notice, the condition is rough in around here. You know, it wasn't about comfort also, and it wasn't even about beauty in the traditional sense. Well, this walk was about reality. Bring back to reality. Yes, reality, man. It's about showing New York City as it truly is. You know, 17 days after a major snowstorm. It's 17, right? Under extreme cold, with ice still clinging to the streets and sidewalks like this one we're facing right now. See, there's a big chunk of bulldoze of ice in here. See, it's taller than me. I'm short anyway. What you saw tonight is resilience in real life. That's what I would like to say. Oh, let's cross the river. Well, you saw a city that doesn't stop just because it's uncomfortable, right? And a city that adopts, adjusts, and keeps moving forward even when the ground is icy. And the wind is unforgiving, actually, you know, and the cold cuts straight through you. And honestly, that's not just New York, that's life. Everyone has his own struggles, including a city, not just personal. And you know, there will be seasons where or when everything feels frozen, when progress is slower, and when every step has to be careful and deliberate, like what we did. We not just walk freely and carelessly, you know. And in those moments, the goal isn't speed, but the goal is movement. It's not about how fast or slow you are, as long as you're moving. Let me focus my camera there. Okay. Well, there will be seasons when everything feels frozen, you know. As I was saying, just one step at a time would be enough, and one block at a time. I always say that, one step at a time and one block at a time. One day at a time and one night, because we always do it during the night time. One night at a time. Well, if you're watching this and going through your own cold season, take this walk as a reminder. You don't have to sprint, but you just have to keep going. Anyway, everyone, thank you to everyone who walked with me tonight, whether live or on replay. Your time means everything. If you enjoy this stream, well, please like, also subscribe and share if you find this meaningful. And if you don't find this meaningful, still share. That's me, the count. Anyway, it helps more than you know, actually, you know. Well, drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from and what the weather is like on your side of the world. Anyway, everyone, again, this is Gail coming to you from a frozen Times Square. Yes, and I want you to stay safe, stay warm, and protect your peace. And I'll see you on the next walk. That's gonna be tomorrow. Okay? I'm gonna see you again tomorrow. Okay? So tomorrow is a little warmer. So there's a less inconvenience. It's still inconvenient though, but less inconvenience. Anyway, everyone, have a good night. Sayonara minasan. Kyomo arigatou gozaimasu ne minasan. Kono live streaming wa mainichi ni yarimasu node, mata asa yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Oh, I'm late to read the message from M. Sombrano Gil, Dancers by the Gap Store. Oh my God, I missed that. Adrian NYC is on live now. Is he? Hey, Jocelyn. Oh, that's unfamiliar. What I mean is, he usually go live during the afternoon, not during this time. because this time is my time. This time is in the afternoon. But anyway, I'm glad he made it late. He is live until now, Jocelyn? Okay, after this I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna check. Okay, everyone, again, be safe, be warm, and sleep tight. And to the other side of the world, which is the opposite time here from New York City, keep yourselves cool, because the other side of the world is warm. Yes, it is warmer there. Keep yourselves cool, take plenty of water, don't get dehydrated, and be safe, everyone. Okay, so Jean Bedford says, thanks for showing us the frozen Times Square. RM Dot says, thank you, everyone. RM Dot, God bless. And Jean says, how's this steamed dumplings, chef? So Jean Bedford is waiting for your dumplings. Johnson, hello Johnson, we're waiting for your dumplings. And Cosmos Carry, hello Kuya from Cosmos Carry, hello there. Oh my goodness, it says Kuya, so it means you know me personally. Who is this Cosmos Carry? Who are you? Cosmos Carry, maybe Cosmos Carry is my colleague in Dubai before, because my colleagues in Dubai, they call me Kuya. Cosmos Carry, who are you? Anyway, if you're my colleague in Dubai, then you can give me a you can PM me on WhatsApp. We have a group chat in WhatsApp. The group chat name is Friends of Fire. Yes, Friends of Fire, because I was working in the fire department before in Dubai. I was in the fire department. And I have a lot of colleagues there, all the firemen. Okay, God bless everyone and good night. Sayonara, adios, hasta la vista en la mañana. So see you again tomorrow. Mataas tane, sayonara, jamatane, mataas ta, arigatou gozaimashita. Well, he is in front of Carlos Bakery. Oh, I did not see him. Oh, I did not pass by the Carlos Bakery. Oh, I missed that. Thank you, Jocelyn. I'm gonna watch him later and do the comment. Okay, everyone. Good night.